Hi all, welcome to my channel. I'm Mark, this is Mark's Mods, and today we're going to do issue 32 of Build the Ecto-1 because it's Monday, so that's Ecto Monday day today. So yeah, looking forward to this issue. Got a bit more pipe work to do on the Ecto-1, so that's going to be fun. So yeah, with all that said, let's get modelling. Okay, so let's get started on issue 32, even though they do call it stage 32, but to me it's an issue. So we need to bring across the tyre here that we've been given in this issue, looking rather nice. And then we also then need to bring over this part here, and you're basically going to do what we've done before, is we've got to attach it. So we're going to push that into place, and then we get the other end here. We need to line it up as best we can, because once they're in these, they're pretty hard to manoeuvre around, so you want to get them lined up perfectly so that the screw holes, well, the screws can literally go in. I think that's more or less lined up, just a little tiny adjustment. That's the only thing I would say about this car, is these can be very, very difficult to line up. Right, they're now lined up, and we need to screw them in with some CM screws. So one looks very lined up and the others don't, so let's just see how this goes. So let's get the first CM screw, dab of oil, and try and get that into place. Right, that wasn't fully down. And that, you can feel that tightening as you push it in, well, as you screw it in. So I'm just being careful because I don't want to damage this part here, which is the valve for the air. I mean, I know there'll be no air going into this vehicle, but obviously there's the detail. So screw that down. There we go. And that one's in, and then we get the last one to put in. It should go in no problem. With everything lined up. Okay, so that's the tyre done. We have got a cap for it. I'm going to put the cap on, but as you know, I'm not attaching mine to the car yet because I'm waiting for the last wheel to be done, which I think is in issue 34, which I have. So I'm not doing that until I get all four wheels, because I as a kid I did nitro cars and everything, and the tip I learned so you don't damage anything is to put the wheels all on at once. Okay, so we need to bring the chassis now over of the Ecto-1 because we've got a little bit of work to do on this. Okay, so what we need to do, we need to, let me just put this down because it'll be easier to see. We've got some more dreaded pipe work. Okay, well, what I've done before I started recording is I put these some cocktail sticks in the ends of the pipes so that they are a lot easier to get on. So I'll take the first one off, and that's the first one on, and then we'll take the second one off, and put the second one on, and that just makes life so much easier by doing that. And what will happen is once that plastic shrinks down, it'll be a nice snug fit. So now we do definitely need to bring the car over. So here she is, looking very nice, because we need to attach now this wheel to it. So we're just going to make sure we get it the right way around as we put this on. Just like that. Now I am cautious, I actually need to run these wires actually down through the chassis, well, these pipes should I say, so I'm just going to bring them down because we've got to locate them. Now I'm just wondering, there is a bit of a tab. Ah, there we go, this does have a direction that it needs to go on. Okay, so what we'll do is thread these wires down through the chassis of the vehicle. Keep calling them wires, they're not wires, they're pipes. Okay, so that's on like that. Okay, so what we need to do next is we need to connect these pipes up. Now the picture is not very clear as always, but I think this first pipe here goes into there, so I do need to bring it underneath this part of the chassis as well. So bringing it under, get the other pipe, yes, I said it right. I'm not a big fan of doing pipe work, I really am not. It just really irritates me, but it's got to be done on this model. Okay, so if I look at the pictures carefully, I believe that this pipe is running into here. So we need to put it onto this connector just here. I'm hoping this is as easy as the others with this method. Just maybe get back of the screwdriver just to push that on a bit more. In fact, get the tweezers. I need to be quick before it goes, before it starts to reshape itself. And that's on just fine. So then we have the other, but I need to bring this underneath the drive shaft. Okay, so let's get this ready. I'm going to put my tweezers on it this time. And that's gone on perfectly. That's probably the most easiest pipe work I've done yet on this Ecto-1, to be honest with you. Okay, so let's just move that tweezer pack to one side. Okay, so we've got some more piping to do, but first of all we need to add this part here, which is kind of like a little tiny bracket, and we need to screw this to the chassis with a GM screw. So let's get a GM screw loaded up on the screwdriver. Okay, because I wish we'd have put this on before we actually put the drive shaft and differential on, because more or less going to have to come in at an angle. I've got to try and line it up exactly right. It's not as good as lined up as I'm going to get. So just a tad. Right, got that screw bitten now. Turn it round, just like that. Making sure it's aligned up. Just get another screwdriver just to keep that aligned while I tighten the screw up. a bit like surgery, this. The good thing I do like about the Ecto-1 is the issues are not 5-minute issues, if you know what I mean. They are a lot longer than just a couple of minutes. Now I have got a little bit of oil excess on it, so I'm just going to wipe that off with we call it kitchen paper, America might call it paper towel. Okay, so what we need to do next is we've got to connect a pipe from these 2 points here on the suspension. So I've got my got mine ready to pull it out. Going for the bottom one first. That went on nice and smooth. Then the second one, just like that. Okay, so now we've done that, we need to now thread the pipe or pipes underneath that bracket. Okay, so because they're actually going to be on the road to nowhere, these at the moment, I presume we are connecting them to the thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the cocktail stick out the end of it, thread the first one in, catch it with my tweezers and pull it in. Then I'm going to get the second one, with my tweezers, push it in, grab the end and pull it out again. And what else I'm going to do is I am going to put cocktail stick ends back on these pipes so that when I come to fix them, it's going to be a lot easier. There we go, just like that. Okay, so the next stages are actually fitting the tyre to the car, but as you can tell, I'm not doing that. So the last thing we need to do, if I just put the car down there, nice and safe, we just need to put some pipes on this second hub here. And we've got a larger one and a smaller one. Now the smaller one wants to go onto the bit there that has the round circle detail next to it. And that's gone on beautifully. And then the longer one on the other end. And that's on. And then that's it for today's build. That's issue 32 done. And I really do recommend using that that method of putting the cocktail sticks in while you set up doing the model, because it really does help get them pipes on quite nice and easy, especially when they're in a difficult position or a difficult place. So yeah, my advice is just get a cocktail stick, cut it in half, and then have it there ready. And you just need it in there for maybe a few minutes or so, and it'll just widen that pipe up so it can get on. And then, like I said, you look now, is that shrunk back down and it's gripped that piece absolutely lovely. So that's issue 32 done for now. Well, I really enjoyed that, and the reason I said for now is obviously we still need to attach that wheel, so we do need to do that eventually, but that will be coming in issue 34 excuse me, when I attach all 4 wheels to the vehicle, so it'll look a lot better and it won't be an imbalance on there. But that's it for Ecto Monday today, guys. So if you like this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit that notification bell and you'll be notified of any future videos. But as for always, stay safe and bye for now.